G'day guys, welcome back to another episode. We're exploring Northern New South Wales this time. There's a free camp on the Condamine River called Paddy's Flats. It's a pretty epic drive on the way in. We're mid-winter, so she's a bit nippy and overcast conditions. An old FJ40 over there, have a go at that bad boy. They're a rust bucket, but you don't see too many of them around anymore. Old car. So yeah, we'll get the wines flowing and crank the fire tonight to warm up. She's going to be a bit nippy, and then the second night we'll move on to one in Queensland near Warwick. It's a hip camp called Wynola Country Cousins. I'll put the link up on the screen when we go there. But yeah, pretty awesome trip in. I'll get some pretty cool drone footage and put that up. But yeah, not a bad drive. Just 3 hours in from the Gold Coast, so nice and easy. Bring your dog, no permits. Sit back, crack a beer and enjoy the episode. This is the main road into Paddy's Flats camping ground. Quite a sort of nice, jungly, sort of scenic route. A bit of a hill climb down there, but yeah, just take it easy, nice and slow. So you'll drive past the turn-off for Clarence River Wilderness Lodge. It's a pretty cool hip camp. You can't take dogs there, so we didn't stay there this time. There is wild cattle on the road into Paddy's Flats camping ground, so yeah, just take it easy on the way down there, just nice and steady. Okay, so this is the main camp into Paddy's Flats camping ground. As I mentioned before, it's a free camp, so we just got lucky here and we're like one of the first people there. But we did come a bit unstuck when we tried to set up camp closer to the river to get the better spot, as you'll see in the next footage. Okay, I've tried to get the better camping spot here, getting closer to the water on the river, but it ended up just turning into a mission. And I just like severely bogged and just like ended up digging these massive trenches, just
you didn't go far.
Stuck there for a good hour at least.
We got bogged. Oh, you'll be fine. Maybe. Chip, come here. You're not fine. I think you need to get out of here. Look at this, honey. Do not drive on a sandy river sand. Chip, come here. Yep.
Should I go straight back?
Yeah, go straight back. You're not gonna go. Oh, and he booked. Do you have some problem there? You got a problem? Didn't bring my gumboots, so I can't.
That one down there. Don't worry about the trailer so much. Okay, that's the tyres down to 15. So tyres down to 15 PSI, so let's see how that goes. But sort of brake that surface really sink in. I'm definitely starting to bog a few max tracks down. We'll see how that goes. Wish me luck.
It's so close to water. It's so close to the water. How you gonna winch? What you gonna put the winch for? To? Okay. Mm.
Lucky this young fella camping nearby sort of helped us out. He's a bit of an anchor point for us.
Stay.
I just got him to come down. He didn't have any recovery points in the back of his car, so I had a spare one. So I just put it into his tow ball and decided to try and winch myself out.
Chief, come here. Come here. Come. Chief, come. Come here. Come. Get it. Stay.
As you can see, I'm just digging a bit of a trench and making a bit of a mess.
Keep going.
In hindsight, I really should just let the winch do all the work and pull me out. But yeah, as I spin the wheels, the car just drops down again. I'm not really getting anywhere. I'm just sort of getting further along, but still being bogged and just stuck in a trench. Okay, so I changed the setup here a little bit, got the young fella to move forward and tried a double line pull.
I think your car is moving, but our car is not.
With the extra pulling power of the winch now, I was actually pulling the young fella's car towards me and sort of staying where I was. Wasn't moving too far at all.
Oh, little bit. Probably, honey. Probably put Max Trax under that tire, the back one. Because it looks like it's trying, but it just needs a bit of help.
Digging a big trench. Yeah, there's going to be nice smooth fish swimming in there too. Yours is definitely a lot heavier. Yeah. So it's pulling me a little bit. Oh, yeah. 3.5 tons? Yeah, I think it feels like 2 with that.
Chief, come. Hey, come here. Come. Chief, come. It's got the back strap. Yeah.
Okay, I've almost come unstuck here. Instead of retrieving the winch in, I've accidentally extended it out and you can see the passenger side front wheel, the winching blanket, it actually goes under the wheel and wraps around the front end of the car, including the CV.
Go, go, go. Oh. Try with the winch. You got off that. The winch is not working. It's not working. You are out of the dick. What's wrong?
Next time that happens, tell me to stop, okay?
I didn't know what happened.
Okay, we changed our plan again and let the winch do the work. We sort of made a bridge of max track. So as I sort of put one down and drove over, we grabbed it and put one in front of the other and just slowly let the winch do the work. And that seemed to get us out and up out of the ditch I was in. In the end, I actually got out of the car, just left it in neutral and let the winch do all the work. And had a little celebration, as that was a good hour stuck there. And I had 2 max tracks yet to find somewhere in that big ditch. Alright guys, finally got out of that one. Bit of a rookie error by me, even with the winch. Struggled a bit there. Trick was just not to spin the tyres, just let the winch do the work. But anyway, I dug a massive trench and then almost lost 2 max tracks. I just dug them out there and it took me about half an hour. A little digging I've done. But yeah, just when you think it's an easy setup, that happens. Anyway, it's all part of it. Glad that's over. Time for a beer. Morning, we're back. A bit cold this morning, got the beanie on. There's Cheapy's even got his jacket on. So he's definitely slept in, just because it's so cold. Contemplated sort of jumping in there this morning, but definitely abandoned that idea. It's icy cold.
There might be turtles.
There'll probably be turtles in there, won't there?
Yeah.
We'll get some breakfast into us, and we'll head to the next camp, which is near Warwick. We saw a platypus there last time, so let's see if we can spot one again. But yeah, this is Paddy Flats camping ground. Quite rocky, but just don't go on the soft sand stuff, or you'll get majorly stuck. Dig these big trenches like I have. Especially that's where I started and this is where I finished. This is where I got out. But yeah, we'll keep you posted as we travel to the next location. Alright guys, we're back. Just on our way to our second camp, which is a hip camp. Wynola Country Cousins, I believe it's called, near Warwick. I'll put the link up on the screen anyway, but the weather's turned a bit average. Definitely sort of just drizzly rain. The temperature's dropped down to 13 degrees on the FJ. I don't know how accurate the old FJ is, but it's definitely a bit cloud cover's moved in. It's going to be cloudy. Anyway, I was sort of hoping to get to the next camp and let the tent dry out because it's really foggy this morning. Everything got a bit damp, but it doesn't look like to be the case. We'll have to wait until we get back on the Gold Coast. But it was a bit overcast yesterday, and it came really good last night. We could see all the stars. It was good having a couple of wines in front of the fire after all that exercise of getting the car unbogged. Definitely didn't have to go to the gym that day. But yeah, we'll keep soldiering on, and we'll get some more footage when we get to camp. Watching about 12 or so little Suzuki Jimneys come past. Must be like an organised 4-drive club Jimny gang. I've seen so many Jimneys in my life. We're in the centre of town here. In the centre of town here of Killarney, just before the hip camp. Definitely out in the country. Have a go at all the houses and the shops and stuff here. Don't know what you call that tree there, but it looks pretty cool. Sort of moss hanging off it. But yeah, centre of Killarney. Just a real country sort of town. We'll push on to hip camp just outside of here. And the weather sort of stopped raining at least, but very overcast. I got a feeling it was just sort of, it's not coming from the radar. There's blue sky behind it, but there's almost like a fog up in the mountains before. A couple of really light rain. But yeah, hopefully it blows over and that blue sky pops its head out today. Okay, we've sort of arrived at the hip camp. Mark is the guy in front of us in the side-by-side. You text him when you reach Killarney and he'll sort of direct you into the camp once you arrive there. You sort of meet him on the main road and he sort of takes you into the camp through a few cattle fences and that. But pretty cool little camp, accessible by most 4 drives, pretty easy. Like I said, just a few small river crossings, they're not that deep and they got a rock bottom.
Almost drop your balloon by then. Your balloon almost flew off the window.
All right, back again. We just set up camp. It's definitely cloudy conditions, a bit damp. Pretty cool spot though. Set up along here. Have the fire. Sort of raging over there. We just met Mark. He's sort of the guy looking after the place at the moment. He's pretty cool. Sorted us out with some wood. Told us where to see the platypuses are. Hopefully you might be able to see some down here today. If not, we'll go further down. But I'll put the drone up and get some pretty cool footage. It's a bit too cold to swim, but yeah, it's a pretty cool spot. Very private. No one around. Can't see any platypuses just yet. Yeah, we're not really going to go anywhere today. We're just sort of hanging around camp. There's a heap of river crossings sort of further up the track. We'll do all that tomorrow. And there's Queen Mary Falls. We'll get some good footage of that. But yeah, we're just hanging around camp today, see if we can spot some platypuses and get the fire going, have a few drinks. All right, back at camp. We're all rugged up next to the fire here. Just enjoying a few glasses of very cold red wine and a hot fire. It's definitely wine drinking weather. There is fog and mist everywhere all surrounding us. Very damp. It could be a wet pack up tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll pack up tomorrow and then go through all the river crossings and do the Queen Mary Falls. All right, we're back again. Definitely woken up to a different sort of weather this morning. Sun's actually out. Got it. It's a little bit dewy in the mornings. And the sun's quite nice. Yeah, just got these sort of gusts of wind come through that make it a bit chilly. Won't be jumping in that water though. Should be icy cold in there. But we'll get some breakfast into us, and we'll push up through all these river crossings through this Condamine sort of area. Should be nice and sunny today, hopefully. No platypuses this morning, unfortunately. Don't know if we'll ever spot one. But yeah, hopefully that rain stays away for the rest of the day. Okay, this is Condamine River Road. It's made up of about 8 to 10 river crossings. They're quite accessible for most 4 drives. You don't even really need a snorkel, just sort of take it slow. They're just a rock bottom with a fairly rocky exit. The sort of road finishes quite hilly and it's a bit of a cool scenic drive. It's sort of in the Queen Mary Falls area, which is also pretty cool.
Oh.
Alright guys, back again. Stopped at the range here. I'm not sure the range is called. I think that's called the Falls, that waterfall over there. Pretty cool in the background. Close up drone footage before, but the views out here are pretty spectacular, even though the weather isn't that great. But yeah, I was just over there. Sort of just packing up on our way home. We'll stop past the Queen Mary Falls next. Get some footage of that. Look that waterfall up. I think it's just called the Falls. I'm not sure. But yeah, Queen Mary Falls is next. Okay, so this is across the road from the entrance to Queen Mary Falls. It's just a caravan park. You can grab coffees and that there. We just stopped there to check out the birds and that. A few rosellas and parrots that Amber could play with.
I'm gonna put them on your leg.
You need to get some. Oh!
Yeah, I'm gonna put them on.
Alright, we've arrived at Queen Mary Falls. Pretty cool. Check it out. You can go down. There's a walkway down there if you want to check it out. That last waterfall we're at was in Main Range National Park. But this Queen Mary Falls is about a 10-minute walk from the main road. Quite busy though, quite touristy. I'll put the drone up and get some cool footage. Right, we're back again, guys. We've just stopped on the way home from our trip. Just outside Boona, we found this winery. It's called the Overflow Estate. It's pretty sick. There's all the wines that are vines over there. Check out the lake though with the view. Definitely jagged, but just sort of pulled in on the way home. There's no one here, it's just us. Having a sneaky glass of red wine. And what are you eating, Amber? Chippies.
And there's a piano playing by itself.
Yeah, there's like a fancy restaurant up there. They do like a 2 or 3 course meal. We feel a bit underdressed after being camping for 2 days, but I've got some footage on my phone. I'll put that over on the screen. But yeah, it's just a piano that plays itself. It's pretty cool. But yeah, good way to end a trip. Pretty awesome little winery on the way home. Righto, guys, that's the end of another episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to the channel because it really helps us and the channel a lot. And I'll see you on the next one.